Disney and Pixar have given us lots of great movies since they started out with Toy Story 25 years ago. And I just finished watching their newest attempt, Soul, now playing on Disney Plus. But is this film really as good as the critics say it is? Or does it just need to be sent way beyond the great beyond? Find out right now in this spoiler-free review. Bad Days Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the just now released Disney Pixar flick, Soul, which was originally intended to be in theaters this past summer, and then more recently last month, until it was confirmed for Disney Plus. Anyway, the film was directed by Pete Docter, who directed a few other flicks at Pixar. This would be his fourth film to be directed, which the others include Monsters Incorporated, Up, and Inside Out. Now, this film almost kind of is in a way like Inside Out, but different though. Anyway. Now, Docter, along with Kemp Powers, who co-directed this, co-wrote the script with Mike Jones. The film features the voices of Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Questlove, Felicia Rashad, Daveed Diggs, and Angela Bassett. Now, the film's about Joe Gardner, a middle school music teacher who has long dreamed of performing jazz music on stage, and finally gets a chance after impressing other jazz musicians during an opening act at the Half Note Club. However, an untimely accident causes Gardner's soul to be separated from his body and begin to proceed to the great beyond. And he manages to escape to the great before, a world where souls develop personalities, quirks, and traits before being sent off to Earth. There he must work with souls in training at the great before, such as 22, a soul with a dim view on the concept of life in order to return to Earth before his body dies. That's the premise. So, and this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to give much more of the story. Now, I will tell you that I didn't know what to think of this going into it. Now, I will give you just my slight negative on this. It does have a little bit of slowness in the story and what have you. Well, mostly at the beginning, but it manages to pick up a little speed a little later on after we see the great before and what have you. And once Joe's soul and 22 souls head back to Earth, but I'll give you one slight heads up. They're gonna be in separate bodies, but I will not spoil that though. Just watch the movie. Anyway, I'm gonna say the animation for this was really good, and I did like our voice acting cast. Jamie Foxx, I have to admit, was good as Joe. Now, voicing 22 is Tina Fey. Yeah. Who did an absolutely amazing job on this. And the R&B star known as Questlove voices Curly, a drummer in the band, for Dorothea Williams, who is voiced by Angela Bassett. And she's a respected jazz musician and saxophone player. Now, Curly was a former student of Joe's and was taught how to drum by him. Now, the rest of voices include Felicia Rashad voices Joe's mother, Libba. Daveed Diggs voices Joe's neighborhood nemesis, Paul. Oh, wow. Incredible. Let's see, we also have Graham Norton voicing Moonwind, a spiritual sign twirler, and Rachel House as a soul counter in the great beyond. Yeah, I hope I got it right. Yeah, Rachel House as Terry, the soul counter in the great beyond. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just forgot where I was. Anyway, and there's lots of others and what have you. Now that was another good thing about this. It had a pretty good voice acting cast. Now, well, despite it was slow at the first bit of the movie, but it, like I say, it picks up steam and what have you later on. The story, I will say, is good too, and I have to give credit for the music as well. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Anyway, the music was done by Atticus Ross, along with Trent Reznor. That's right, you heard me correctly, as in Nine Inch Nails. That's kind of a big surprise to me. Of course, who they both recently worked together to do the score for The Social Network, and then again for the girl with the dragon tattoo. Of course, well, and he's been a member of Nine Inch Nails for the last 4 years, so I am in a way impressed with this. I mean, this is unlike anything I've ever heard. I mean, I've heard Nine Inch Nails before, but this is just unlike anything. But this was just they're from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross just by themselves. So apparently they did a very good job on the score for this. But there's also some pretty good jazz tunage and what have you, and a little R&B and what have you. So anyway, I think this is a very good movie. So would I recommend Soul? I would say yes. Give it a try. You just gotta see the movie because I didn't give this whole story away because this is a spoiler-free review. Anyway, Soul just came on Disney Plus, so check it out. Anyway, while despite it has a bit of slowness in the beginning, but still it picks up steam later, well, throughout the movie. It does provide a few good laughs. It's got a great voice cast and story, music. Again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but Soul, I'm thinking is good. Anyway, for my score for this movie, I'm gonna give Soul 4.5 stars on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think that would be pretty reasonable enough. So Pixar and Disney have come up with another big success. So what are your thoughts on Soul? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Now, friends, don't forget you have less than a week to give me questions for the Q&A. Cause in 1 week from tomorrow, the Q&A will be coming up live. So if you don't have your questions, well, you know what this could mean. I will have to reschedule it. Well, in other words, cancel it and then reschedule it for not getting at me. But don't worry, I'll get some from you eventually. But enough about that. But anyway, join me next time when I bring to you a review of what I would have went to see, but well, I just was too tied up. And I am actually going to go see Wonder Woman 1984 and expect a spoiler-free review of that coming up next time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this, you might want to check out some of these other Disney Pixar reviews and what have you that I've done. So, let me pull them up. The upper left-hand corner is my review of Toy Story 4 from last year. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Disney and Pixar's recent hit, Onward, from earlier this year. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my original ranking of all the Disney Pixar films. And this was before Soul even came out. I might be redoing it sometime down the road, but I'm going to wait until their next few flicks come out, alright? So for now, enjoy the original list. In the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching my review of Soul. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.